any downside to switching a well-ranking listing from storefront service area to service area only since the business has changed? So the only downside that you could have is possible suspension by making that edit. Seriously, right?
Yeah.
Anytime you change something in GMB now, you could trigger suspension. Saying that, I've recently tested taking storefront listings and turning them into service area listings, hiding the address, and I didn't see any effects on rankings at all. I left them that way for a decent bit and then was able to change them back too. But I did test that recently and I didn't see any effect in ranking from doing it.
Me too. I did the same test.
And I think, I'm not saying that maybe in a long term, months and months, if you're in an industry that people actually drive to your business and do driving directions, maybe long term that could have a small impact on you. But that would be a long-term impact. That wouldn't be something you would see that would be, again, that stuff gets compiled over courses of months, that type of travel history and stuff, if it's used in the ranking factor.
It's complex. Yeah.
It's very long-term and, you know, and it would probably be niche specific too because it's, you know, that would probably be more about like restaurants or something. Where that type of interaction might actually be more useful to Google for ranking. If you just have, you know, but that's the only negative I could see potentially long term. But and you can definitely I mean, if you're ranking because of driving directions, you're probably not in a competitive area. Like the authority of your site, the authority of your brand mentions, you know, all that good stuff.
There's much bigger ranking factors than just driving directions. But yeah, I ran the same exact test, changed the address, and I actually had listings that were somewhat side by side, both ranking very well, and it didn't move, it didn't do anything.
And you'll hear some gurus, like really popular gurus, like really big names out there tell you addresses, visible addresses rank better. They really don't when you actually test them. So at least in the tests I've ran, and you said you ran tests as well, like we've ran real tests and we haven't seen
no movement at all. Yeah. So that's that. Of course, if you do it and you get upward movement, great. Like I ain't hating, rank those GMBs if that's what works for you. But I've not seen anything like that. I pretty much just choose whatever makes sense. Like if the business is going to benefit from getting foot traffic, then I'll show the address. Otherwise, I'll hide it. So.